Hello there, I'm Chris Wallace. Welcome to another edition of Inspiring Donors, where we share the stories of people who are on a journey of faith and have made us here at Food for the Poor part of that journey. And one of the most wonderful people you will ever meet, with one of the most infectious smiles, is with us today, Miss Hannah Jensen. She's a morning host at Q102.7. KBIQ in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Thanks for the announcement. You're so sweet, Chris. You're sweet. Thank you.
It's my
I'm
pleasure.
happy.
You've been doing mornings there for how long now?
3 years now, and I absolutely love it. And I feel like I'm 90% coffee. Literally, I just drink coffee all day long, and I love it.
All right. Well, it shows. It shows that you love it. Not so much the coffee, but the energy that comes from the caffeine. But there's something deeper, deeper than just a cup of coffee. It brought you on a trip with us. It maintains you in your career/ministry. And it comes down to 4 yeses that you've made in your life.
Yeah, absolutely. And with those yeses, it's apparent that God's hand was on all of them. And it brought me to the open door with Food for the Poor and my trip to Guatemala. And it has shaped me into the woman that I am today. And I'm blessed and I'm humbled. And I'm so thankful for where God has placed me.
Let's talk about that first yes. The girl who your dad says would not stop smiling. A grin all the time.
Yeah. So, most of us in life sometimes have that like moment where you said yes to Christ. And for me, I think it was one yes at a time. My heart was open to him when I was a little girl. I mean, I remember laying in bed, Chris, praying to the Lord when I was little. And at the end of my prayer, I would raise my hands up and go, all right, Jesus, give me a hug, good night. And it's that childlike faith. And that's when I was able to open up my heart to the Lord. And that first yes really was the stepping stone to many more yeses in my life, even when I made mistakes.
Now you're older now, you're a young adult, and then there's a second yes that comes. And this is the one that really brings the rubber to the road, doesn't it?
Yes. I played basketball my whole life. And when I was getting into my young adult years in college basketball, there was a part of me where I was like, do I stay lukewarm? Am I going to stay lukewarm? Am I going to go all in with Jesus? Because I said yes, I knew who God was. But I was straddling this line, of the choices, some choices that I was making. But I knew God and I knew he was there. And it was in those moments of faith through playing basketball at 5'1" in college, where I went, okay, God, you can have all of me. And that's where my change really started happening within myself, and the transformation with my character and who I was and how I was going to treat people and the decisions that I was going to make. So part of that, yes, that incredible yes that I had in college, where I said I wasn't going to be lukewarm anymore. I said, God, I'm called to the media, but you got to take me, because I don't know how I'm going to do this by myself, and I don't know how I'm going to get there. And my dream truly was to be a sports announcer, to be a sports reporter. And, I kind of fought my way through, and God opened a door at a local TV station for me to intern during the summer months during college. And that led to a full-time position as a sports reporter and anchor. Come to find out, I wanted to get out of TV news, and I just wanted to speak about Jesus, honestly, and share my light in a different setting. But I knew I was called to the media. Anyways, long story short, God led me to Colorado Springs, and I got the morning show position, and I absolutely love it. And a big part of that is just continuously saying yes, asking God to order my footsteps, even when I make mistakes. And he certainly has.
We're talking about the 4 yeses of Hannah Jensen of Q102.7 in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And we want you to take an opportunity to share your journey of faith with us. Go to our website, first of all, foodforthepoor.org. That's foodforthepoor.org, celebrating 40 years of ministry to the poorest of the poor in Latin America. And don't forget our YouTube channel right here. Make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. And you can write in the comments below and tell us how much you love seeing the smile of Hannah Jensen, our host at KBIQ. You went on a trip with us that was part of your third yes.
Oh my goodness, Guatemala. Whew, that was life-changing, Chris. My eyes were completely opened. I felt like I had blinders on my whole life, and they were completely lifted when I saw a different culture, families that go day to day just wondering if they're going to even have any type of food that day. Where I wake up every morning and I'm hangry, Hannah, and I need food. It just rocked my world, putting my mindset into their mindset, going, what if I didn't have food today? What if I wasn't able to sleep on a bed? What if I wasn't able to drink water? What if I wasn't able to have an education? What if? And many of these families in Guatemala face that realization, and being able to experience that first-handedly, it was part of my transformation experience of who I am. And it's only been 2 years later. So.
Well, I want to talk more about that and get into the specifics of those transforming moments and what's happened with you since then, and the fourth yes. So talking about the four yeses of Hannah Jensen. She is a morning host at Q1027 KBIQ. Find out more about our mission, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. Foodforthepoor.org. That's foodforthepoor.org. And hear more great stories like Hannah's right here on our YouTube channel. Put in like, share, subscribe, of course, because we want to tell you more about the great content we'll be sharing. And Hannah, I can't wait to be back with you to share part 2 of your story.
I'm excited. Yes.
Right. I'm Chris Wallace. God bless you. We'll see you again next time right here on Inspiring Donors. Stay inspired. This has been a production of Food for the Poor, united in God's work.